Tonight on What the Heck Do I Know's PM Update Home Insight segment. What delays can cost you when buying a home and understanding your closing statement. More on the important things you need to know when buying a home when we return, so stay tuned. I really enjoy making these videos for you, so if you get value out of them or just enjoy watching, please hit like, subscribe, and feel free to leave me comments. What the Heck Do I Know presents PM Update with Leah and Mia. And now your host, Leah. Welcome back to Home Insights. There are many confusing things about buying a home, but especially all of the paperwork. Anything that you need to sign is usually explained to you by whoever wants you to sign it. Not so with the settlement statement. It's just a piece of paper that tells you what you are paying for, so mostly you get to figure it out on your own. Luckily, there is help available. Understanding this form and the information in it can help you see how much delays will cost you. Mia is here to explain how. In the U.S., the lender is required to provide a closing disclosure 3 days prior to the scheduled date for your review. But you should know most of this information well before that if you're using a project management approach to home buying. When you get to the point in the home buying process where you are ready to make an offer, you should have picked a type of loan and compared offers from various lenders for the best rate. Once your offer is accepted and you complete the initial paperwork to start the loan process, you should receive a loan estimate, which is exactly what the name implies. An estimate of all the important loan information. The items in this estimate will change over time based on the day that you are able to close on the property. The things that should not change are the loan amount, whether there is a prepayment penalty or a balloon payment, or whether your taxes, insurance, and assessments will be paid from an escrow account. There are also bank charges listed that should not change, and items you will need to pay for that can vary based on the company or people involved in the sale, such as survey and pest inspection, but won't be changed based on a delay. There are many reasons a closing might be delayed. Some examples that can turn into long delays are if the appraisal comes in lower than asking price, expensive repairs noted in the inspection that the seller is not willing to fix, or title problems that the seller can't or won't resolve. Most people are able to absorb the expense of an extra day or two. If you are in a hotel until the sale is final, $100 for the extra night isn't that bad. The most likely reason for a short delay causing a major expense is if you either have a locked-in rate that expires before you close, or if your rate goes up for other reasons during this time. Even minor increases in interest rates can cost a huge amount over the life of your loan. So if you are locking in a rate, you will be very motivated to close before then. Now that you are both emotionally and financially invested in a closing date, if the reason for the delay is going to cost you more money, you're going to feel pressured into paying it to get closed on time. You may agree to things not in your favor in order to get out of an expensive housing situation, secure your locked rate, or just get it over with and end the stressful situation. If you have done your research and know the possibilities, you can plan ahead for your break point that you might be willing to pay over the original agreement if necessary. If you're doing a proper monitor and control, you will be forewarned on delays and may be able to mitigate some of them. In both cases, taking some of the stress and emotion out of the process. Links in the description if you want to start your research now. The important thing is to be aware ahead of time of what delays will cost you so that you can be prepared and have a plan. Thanks, Mia. That is really valuable information. For more detailed info on the form, you can go to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau website, consumerfinance.gov, and search for Closing Disclosure. Now that's all for What the Heck Do I Know's PM Update with Leah and Mia and our Home Insight segment for this week. Thank you for watching and see you next time on our next episode of PM Update. Good night. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I love seeing comments too.